I think there's always problems to solve. I think that when you look at the business as a whole, you've got all these different areas of where where things need to change.
So guided discovery really is a way that we help business owners and executives really assess for themselves where they see gaps in their organizations. What happens next is that you want to work on those gaps. Goal alignment and road mapping and the half-day session is exactly that. That's what we focus on. We've got a pretty streamlined process. We got an awful lot done in a half-day session. So it's 4 hours in a room with the leadership team where we facilitate the process.
We're about a 25-person company, but we brought in the 4 of us just because we wanted the collaboration and really to feel out what's working within each one of us, where we want to be. There's 2 of us in our 60s, 2 of us in their 30s. You know, where do we go with this?
It's a 5-step process, with the first step being to refresh the goals.
We go back and we help the business or executives look through their goals and initiatives that they have, see if they still fit on where they're going.
Which ones do we pick? Which ones do we go for? Which ones do we spend time, more time with? Which ones do we back burner?
The second step is to work on goal alignment.
We make sure that everyone is on the same page and they're all rowing in the same direction, so to speak.
Step 3 is about outlining the initiatives and projects that are going to drive the actions to start closing the gaps and achieving the goals that have been set.
Step 4 is prioritizing initiatives and objectives. This is where you go through and put the most important ones at the top of your list and the ones that can maybe wait further down.
Here's the thing that's going to make or break us, and I think that's a big component of what this is all about.
Step 5 is the development of the roadmap or framework, which will dictate when projects need to begin, when they need to end, who owns those projects, and ultimately who's going to be accountable for those projects.
Once we have the roadmap, it's not like we say, see you later. No, we're going to work with you if you want throughout the year because your goals can change as business changes, right? We'll be there to help you through those changes and reprioritize and bring new and different ideas in there that can help the business perform better.
There's a lot of things that you get siloed off in your own little space with your own company and your own people, and sometimes they get siloed off even as partners. You don't often have enough time to kind of sit across the desk from each other and figure out where everyone's coming from.
If you're in the forest, it's kind of hard to see the trees, as the saying goes, right?
What we're bringing to the table is just a methodology and a process to make sure that this is happening and it's done in a very precise way and that it is done in the first place.
What I thought was nice about the guided discovery to begin with was that we actually took the time to figure out what we all wanted and where we all wanted to go.
Business that has gone through our guided discovery process would be a great candidate to do goal alignment and road mapping.
A client that wants to get better, they may be doing great, but there might be some gaps that they're not seeing.
Either a business owner or a leadership team that feels that on a day-to-day basis, they are reacting too much to what's happening from day to day, and they're finding it really hard to be as proactive as they would like. They would be fantastic candidates.